Okay, let's try now. There we go. Darren, thank you so much for resubscribing, man. I appreciate it. More than you know. Chover. All right. Let's try this game. Should be entertaining. This should be fun. I should have my camera on. Biomutant is very new. It just came out on, like, Tuesday. Okay. It just came out. I was lucky. Apparently my channel is just big enough that THQ was willing to give me a review key, which is awesome. That is primarily thanks to you guys showing up, subscribing, all that good stuff. So thank you, everybody. Okay. So, let's see. It had a very interesting intro video, which unfortunately I don't get to show you because that was previous to now. Okay. I've kept myself in the dark.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands.
Okay.
Question is, for how long?
There's a story.
End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So,
Wait.
Let's expect an unusual end.
There is dialogue on the start menu. Yeah, action-adventure game is the way it's been pitched. Seriously though, dialogue on the start menu. How often does that happen?
Welcome to Biomutant.
Feels fancy. It welcomes you. Hey, Zach. Yeah, I feel welcomed. Oh, look. Wait. This is not on my computer. This is on the PS4, by the way. Audio is loud. Okay, we'll fix that. How about that? So, let's see. Auto advanced dialogue, scale quest enemy indicator. Wow, there are settings. There are a lot of settings. Sprint toggle. Stop. I'm interested in the video settings. The fact that there are video settings interests me. Okay, there's basically nothing here. Mapping. You can mapping this. Oh, automatically complete QuickTime events. That's interesting. Subtitle colors. Interesting. Okay, let's play. So yeah, action adventure. That's all I really know. Hey, look, it's a bug. With red and green eyes. It's making electronic sounds. Okay.
Encode your DNA.
You can officially tell this isn't a Capcom game? Okay, so the only thing I've been told, I kind of didn't, I didn't really investigate much on this. I was told by someone that there are some stats that are related to which breed you choose. And while you can change a little bit of what you look like later on down the line. Oh, no, this isn't on PC. I'm playing this on PS4. My PC is unfortunately dying, and so I don't trust it with any games right now. Like anything, like I wouldn't trust it with AAA. About the most I will trust it with right now is Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, hold on. My dog's making sure I know that she's thirsty. Okay. She will lick at the empty water bowl for several minutes straight to let me know the water bowl's empty. But yeah, so apparently your stats are locked in. Your race you can slightly change. The PS4 game has deeper customization, yeah. So we have the Primal, a nimble, developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of lesser developed intellect. So what I'm seeing is that the stats are, for the most part, the same across the board. Like, there's some slight ups and downs, but the main stats don't change. What I am seeing, though, is that, like, primals have a critical chance of 4% instead of 3. Got the Dumdon, the least developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid offshoot that compensates the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. So the critical chance goes down. Melee damage seems to be higher. The Rex, an extraordinarily developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid outcast, an even DNA string, making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. The intellect is up there. It looks like melee damage goes down. Health goes up. The Hyla. Hyla is a regenerative developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation making them extremely tough and resilient. So critical chance goes down even more, but it has built-in armor, but lower intellect. The Fip. Can we just acknowledge this face for a second? The Fip breed is renowned for a highly evolved mind, if you say so. Its genius is directly interlinked to the power of Ki, amplifies their psionic output. Okay. Urgle. Urgle is the definition of an idealized breed. Its evolutionary lineage has gone a direction where form and appearance has dominated over function. If you say so, game. Critical chance up to 4%, loot chance up to 5%, barter up to 10%, intellect gets nuked. I don't know. Oh, it is comparing against... that's interesting. It compares against the last thing you actually looked at. So let's look at stat details. So Vitality defines your amount of health and energy cost of dodging. Health is the amount of health you have. Okay. Health regenerates slowly outside of combat. Armor defines how much damage you take from enemy attacks. Strength adds to your melee damage. Melee damage, more damage you deal. Intellect defines how much key energy you have, is how fast your key energy regenerates, as well as the amount of damage you deal with psi powers and mutations. Also defines the amount of moves you can perform when trying to complete puzzles. Your power stat is used to define the amount of damage you deal with all kinds of psi powers and mutations. Key energy, all special attacks, psi powers, mutations cost energy to use. Your key energy regenerates and can be replenished. How fast it regens. Defines your overall speed, defines your movement speed. How easy it is to persuade other characters, as well as how high your barter stat is. Increases the amount of green you earn from selling items, as well as reducing the price of items you want to purchase. Luck attributes defines how lucky you are. The higher your luck, the higher your critical chance, your loot chance. Critical chance increases the chance of your attacks by critical hits, and loot chance of finding more items of higher rare quality. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that, like, intellect is probably the way to go. I wish I could compare to, like, I'd like to compare the Rex to the Fip, you know? I think I'm gonna go with the Rex. The Rex seems to be my style. I can say no to that Fip face very easily. Watch me. We're gonna go with Rex. Find your character's starting attributes to see more detailed explanations.
Define
okay, so
your genetic structure.
Define genetic. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, so how many total points do I get? So if I go 100% into intelligence, I can get 100? So we have basically, what, 72 points to play with? No, we get 32 points to play with, but I can subtract out of other things. So this is interesting. So if I go 100% into Charisma, Barter goes to 21%. Vitality gives me huge health, but armor doesn't change, notably. Strength gives me huge melee damage. Agility just gives me, like, a moderate movement speed boost. Whereas if I go into Intellect, gigantic power increase for Intellect powers, key energy, and energy regen. So it definitely seems like I am incentivized. It definitely seems I'm incentivized to kind of go in that direction. Oh, I see. I get 0 points. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. I get 0 points to actually play with. What's 18 times 4? 18 times 4 is not... It is 72. Okay. Yes, you can share your bill with friends. It's kind of interesting. No, it's randomized. Oh, no, maybe it isn't randomized. Okay. Good luck getting that exact code, though. I can't input into that. If that's 6 UN. Okay, yeah, never mind. It isn't random. Now, what's really interesting is at the center point here, I can make some slight adjust. Wait. See that? Hold on. Can I do that again? There was a location. Should briefly appreciate. Okay, we can do it. There was a location I hit just now where I got an agility point without losing anything. Like, agility went to 29, but I didn't actually lose anything from any other stats, which was very interesting to see. I can't seem to replicate it, though. Okay, so huge strength gives me a gigantic head and huge upper body. Huge agility makes me really lanky. I basically become Luigi. The speedrun might be pixel perfect. Yeah, maybe, depending on how important that one stat is. Intelligence naturally gives you a gigantic head. Charisma just gives you a tiny head. Like, I don't understand how this is charisma. You're a little bit tall and you have a small head. Vitality just makes you large. It just widens you out. And there is some minor adjustments you can make in this kind of dead zone to get, like, a look that you want. Yeah, Vitality makes you very sad for some reason. And Strength, or no, like, some combination of Vitality and Strength makes you very happy. Okay. And Intelligence makes you angry. He loves it. Okay, I mean, I can go. We can go to 5th.
Define your genetic.
Oh, wait,
encode your DNA.
Okay, let's look at the changes
your
of 5th.
Genetic structure.
Not sure how I feel about any of these. Let's be honest. I think we've chosen not to go with 5th, and we've chosen this for good reasons.
Encode your DNA.
Okay,
Define
I have to.
your genetic structure.
Come on! It's rolling its eyes at me. I will say this genetic setup does look distinctly... Can we just... Can we... I mean... there are there are no words for this. Why is this considered to be okay? What? Come on.
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
This one's also really solid. Let's... Yep, Yep, This one's also really good. Are you guys also seeing the head just kind of glitch out slightly at certain points? It feels like there are certain points where the head just glitches out. It gets super big and then immediately shrinks.
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
I don't think they actually did what I'm doing when they did the testing. Okay, this is actually neat how much this one changes. This one has some very distinctive changes, some of these directions. Why does all of the intellect give you an overbite? Oh my god. You are now a cartoon character. I saw this character in Zootopia. Yeah, just already just let them know, look, this is all I'm showing. I played for 5 minutes and we spent 5 whole minutes looking at this. Wait, what? Major changes. Okay, let's go big head mode. Look how smug this thing is. Nope, big head mode for this one's in charisma. It just gets a balloon on its shoulders. Yeah, it's basically a smug leaf. Yep. Large. Oh, what? Oh. Oh. Life is pain.
Encode your DNA.
Like seriously.
Define your genetic structure.
Yeah, the stat wheel just changes entirely. So there is a small dead zone at the very center in here where you can make some slight like physical change or physical changes to the character without actually changing the stats at all. I would be absolutely lying if I said there is any real fine control over this, though. That's why you see me doing these little jerky movements, because I don't have fine control. Okay, sure, we're gonna go with that.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Oh, God, okay. Did any of this change what I look like? Oh, yeah, it changes the glow of the arm. Just want to be equally resilient to everything? That is an amazing sound effect. I think I'm just gonna go even. I don't see any real reason to not even this out.
Choose your first style.
Oh my god, we are still customizing. Oh, yes. Can you say Okami? I can say Okami. Oh, different quadrants have different styles in here. That's interesting. I think we're gonna go with, I like this one.
Pick your main color.
Oh my god, we are still doing customization here.
Choose your detail color.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Pick your main color. Choose your detail color.
I have a, okay. Ooh. Okay. Now, I'm going equilibrium because I don't know what's good, you know?
Pick your main color. Choose your detail color.
Sure.
Pick a class.
Now we have class. Oh my god. Okay, so the Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen life outside law and society values. You get perfect reload. Your ranged weapons are reloaded instantly, and your next magazine is granted plus 20% damage. So anybody who knows me knows I'm already looking this direction, but I see one more I'm interested in.
Commando.
Oh. Well, that changes freaking everything.
Deadeye. Commando.
Commando is trained as an operative in an elite special operations force. Commandos are used to working in smaller teams. Ranged weapon attacks inflict 10% more damage to the target.
Psy-Freak.
Alright then. Psy-Freaks are experimenting with psionic powers and mutations. They're usually outcast from the fringe society. To shoot a spark ball, press down the input you have bound the ability to. It'll make you throw the ball in the direction you're facing, inflicting damage to the enemy you hit. And your key energy regen is increased by 20%. Oh, you lose armor by doing that.
Deadeye.
Oh, I just lose armor in general, apparently?
Saboteur.
The Saboteur is a cunning, skilled explorer trained to operate covertly in both suburbs and wilderness. Twin Silver Grip. Melee dual-wield skill. Equip 2 different one-handed melee weapons to dual-wield them. Your dodge energy is reduced by 20%. And Sentinel. Sentinels dedicate themselves to protect a house. They're dedicated. You must protect this house. Their dedication is for the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in their dogma. Base armor is increased by 10. Okay, so that's why it's showing me. That's why it's showing me the armor reduction, because it must be based against Sentinel. But what I also notice is that anybody who knows me knows that Saboteur is my style. Saboteur get an additional 6% critical chance. Okay, we have to go convert something.
Choose your first. Choose a genetic. Define your genetic structure. Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a class. Saboteur.
Oh, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. A default 10% crit chance from character creation. That is stupid. Why is this considered to be okay? I might have to go for this.
Define your genetic structure. Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
See if I can find a look I like. Probably a glass jaw. It says nothing about glass jaw. Oh, no, none of the genetic structure affects crit chance. You can't affect luck. I could go huge into charisma and get barter, but you can't affect luck or anything under luck at all. Okay. That changed everything.
Chosen.
Let's do it. At a 5% loot chance, yeah.
That'll work.
Yes, that will work. Okay, to move, use left control stick. Look around, use right.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Okay, dodge rolls on B, buddy hop with A. I have a double jump. I have a trash bag.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
To the left is easy, to the right is hard.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Okay, well, if you had to guess, based off of my channel branding, which direction I go...
Let me introduce myself.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
I'm not sure light is for me.
That's right. Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them. Sticking to the me first path is the only way we'll be going places.
I'm surprised at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help others, but helping the dark side is not that, you know.
You can't fight who you really are. The blood is obviously running red in our veins.
You're trying to keep us in the dark here.
They're still
But you
talking
know
to
it's
each other.
Blue blood in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities. You can't fight the truth.
Uh-huh. That was amazing. Wait. wait. It does... Did it not matter? I also want to point out we spent almost 30 minutes in character creation. Okay, I can't break any of that. Yeah, I apparently decided by... Oh. Was it? Okay, so R2 is shoot. Click, click, click. That's amazing. So R2 is shoot. And, okay. So, I can't... So, auto fire, if I hold... Yeah, I'm getting very black and white vibes from that. I agree. So, R2 is shoot. If you hold it down, you fire at a standard rate. R1 is reload. Now, what's interesting is if I spam R2... I fire a lot faster. Okay, L1 is block. L2, I don't actually have an action for. Left control stick readies or puts away weapons. Right control stick does nothing. And I don't know what triangle does. Photo mode. Okay.
Right is always right.
If you say so. Oh, you know what? I already chose difficulty. Can I change that? Okay. Well, deadly, deadly bullshit coming up.
Stories of death and the bodies
Yeah, you're not
left
wrong.
behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.